Vision. The Blood Bowl channel is happy to bring you this match, which, if it lives up to expectations, should be a real humdinger, shouldn't it, Jim?
Hi, Bob. Hi, everyone. My answer would be like every Blood Bowl match. Blood, sweat, tears, a bull, apothecaries on standby. What more can you ask for?
In this classic underdog confrontation, the favorites will surely win. That's it. The ball's in play. There's going to be trouble. Oh, no. Another one who actually plays the ball.
Knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim. That's never a nice sight. Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, it was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
Hold still, and then pow! Right in the face. I think it will still be hurting when he comes. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. That guy won't be coming back. Unless he plays for an undead team, that is.
Good one, Bob. Yeah, I love undead jokes. They kill me.
These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow. Ow!
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. I'd say that player just breathed his last breath.
It's hardly surprising, Bob. His lungs are somewhat out of position.
The ball is in her hands.
true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans had their own fans themselves.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Go, 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 go!
Down, Bob, down, boy. Just take your pills. Oh, the Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob. I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all?
The ball changes hands.
That first touchdown means that the teams won't be settling for a boring 0-0 draw. And they're off!
He's got the ball!
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. Champion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. The blood will never clot if he keeps running around like that.
Popcorn? Check. Pies? Check. Cake? Check. Looks like the halfling players are getting ready for some serious action, Jim.
Sure does, Bob.
Their pre-match warm-up sure is different from most teams. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support. Looks like he could do with a blood transfusion.
They'll have to cauterize it first. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
That right hook was worthy of a black orc.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. Oh, has this player got two left hands, or what? Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob? Did you hear about the Venus man-eaters, Bob?
Oh, yes, Jim. I think everyone knows about man-eaters.
Oh, I'm scared, Bob.
So is everyone with proverbial coconuts.
They can start to move forward. An inch perfect pass.
Not often you see that. I think she's singing him a lullaby.
Something must be broken.
Probably nose, a few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff.
This player needs some time to get his senses back.
What a coward.
Get up! loser.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
I'm sure several of those players will be happy to be heading back to the changing rooms for a halftime interview.
Yes, and I'm sure that the operating tables and catgut are ready to welcome them. The players are positioned and we're off. Can you smell that, Bob?
Sure can, Jim. Looks like the halflings are brewing something up in the dugouts.
Is it time for afternoon tea already, Bob?
It looks like they're desperately trying to distract the opponents, Jim. It sure smells delicious. It looks like they're desperately trying to distract the opponents, Jim. It sure smells delicious.
Just look at the way his feet and hands are twitching.
The punch is still echoing round his body. She sent him down for a chat with the astrogranite. Down and eat the dust. It's good for you.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department. What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
What regulation clobbering? He's dead. That's annoying. You are beyond the acceptable loss ratio now.
Come again? It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive. Nice pass. The action goes on.
Yep, the ball is catched.
They say this player has the hands of a strangler, but knows how to use them for other things for sure.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Did you know, Jim, that only young treemen will help out the halfling teams?
Well, when are they considered to be young, Bob?
When they're under 250 years old, Jim.
Mere saplings.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one. Yes, they're gonna score. Hold me back, Jim. I feel like going down there and joining in.
Confirm their domination.
Okay, they've got the upper hand at the moment, but the opposition are not dead yet.
Well, not all of them anyway. Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle.
The player gets hold of the ball. What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow! Ha-ha! Stunned!
What an idiot.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
The attack can get their game going again.
The opponent is left just flapping around.
That's what I call a dodge.
you say is the most famous halfling team out there, Bob?
Who can dispute the Greenfield Grasshuggers' mark on Blood Bowl, Jim?
Ah, yes, Bob, but they don't exactly win their games.
No, Jim, they don't. But when they finally gave up against the Asgard Ravens after the 734th corpse was carried from the pitch, new legislation limiting teams to only 16 players was rushed through the very next week.
True, true. They made an impact on the pitch and an impact on the rules that day. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. I don't even think that his opponent made a move. Go! Go! Just like in '98. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
That's one regulation clobbering.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
All together now!
The match seems nearly over, so are you doing anything interesting after the match?
Yes, I get it, Bob. It's getting really boring here. Here we go again for another bloodbath. Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of the raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snap of the Wizard's neck.
This is what I call a fine victory.
Yes, they've won with style, and a lot of violence too. A great game.
They certainly put a lot of energy into it, but if they want to win, they should spend less time pumping iron and more time on their agility game.
A defeat that must leave a bitter taste in the mouth. They had the majority of the ball, but they did nothing with it.
Too many continental players, ballerinas, just pushing the ball around, but no real bite,
During the whole match, they made sure that the opposition kept to their side of the halfway line. When you think that there's a whole industry built around providing players with performance-enhancing products, and nobody has taken anything.
The pharmaceutical rep was relieved of his stock by the fans. A bit strange, I might say. The ref didn't show one single card during the whole match.
I think somebody sawed his arms off.